よいしょ。はい、プレゼン、プレゼン。 Hi everyone, I'm Sarah, and I'm part of the Love MG 2020 Planning Committee from the class of 2017. Thank you for joining us today for Worship Wednesday. So yeah, just a reminder that the actual Love MG event is gonna be on the 10th of July at 7:30 p.m. So be sure to mark the date in the calendars. And yeah, before we get started, I'm just gonna open in a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for just bringing us all here today, even though it's not physically. And yeah, I just pray that as we have this time of worship, that your presence will just be with each and every one of us and fill the rooms of everyone watching and tuning in. And I just pray that we'll just have this posture of worship, that our hearts will just be open to hearing from you, and that, yeah, whatever we sing will be from our hearts and not just from our lips, and that you just be with us during this time of worship. Amen. Okay, so the first song is called Graves into Gardens, and I'm not really sure if you guys know it, but I think it has such meaningful lyrics, and yeah, in the bridge it says, "You turn mourning to dancing, you turn shame into glory, you turn graves into gardens, you turn bones into armies, you turn seas into highways." And I think it's just such a good reminder that throughout all our pain and hardship and anxiety, that God's gonna turn that for good and use it for His glory, and all our brokenness is just going to be turned into beauty as long as we surrender everything to God. And yeah, I think that really ties in with our theme of in God's security, that we always have this security in God, knowing that all our situations, everything is just going to be used to further God's kingdom. So yeah, we'll just sing Gates into Gardens. Search the world, but it couldn't fill me. That's empty flame, treasures that fade, never enough. You came along, put me back together. Every desire now satisfied, here in God. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you. There's nothing. Nothing is better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you. There's nothing. Nothing is better than you. Take places to rise. Take places to rise. Okay, so the next song is Another in the Fire. And before we sing that, I'll just share this verse, which is Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 4. And it says, "For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies to give you victory." And I think it's just such a good reminder that God's always going to be by your side. And yeah, that He's going to be with us throughout all the fires that we go through in life, all our worries and anxieties, that God's just going to be by our side. And it doesn't mean that we're never going to go through any suffering, but we can be assured and be secure knowing that God is going to be with us through it all. And He's going to be right by our side as we go through fires and go through storms. And we can just be assured in that. Yeah. Mhm. Music breaks from my heart is never away when the walls are closing. And I look at the space between Dear Lord, thank you so much that we can just come to you and worship you. That we can know that you're always going to be by our side throughout all the storms in our lives. And I just pray that as we continue to worship, that you will just be with us, that your presence will, yeah, just fill the room, Lord. Thank you, God. Amen. I live for the moments when I still in your presence. When noise dies down, whisper to me now. You hold my attention, linger and listen. I listen with you. Lord, I know my heart wants more of you. My heart wants something, so I surrender. you so much that we could just come to you and worship you. Thank you for just loving us and just always being by our side. Thank you that we can always count on you to walk with us through the fires, and that no matter what, you're always going to be right there for us, God. And I just pray that for the days leading up to Love MG, that we'll just open our hearts to hearing from you, God, and yeah, that you just continue to be with each and every one of us. Amen. Um, Thanks, guys, for joining us for Love MG. This brings us to the end, but don't leave just yet. Just a reminder that Love MG is going to be on the 10th of July at 7:30, and yeah, you can find it at the link down there. And you can also find it on our Instagram pages. And yeah, follow us at all our social medias at LoveMG20 on Instagram, LoveMGS on Facebook. And we also have a Spotify with tons of really cool playlists. So we have like the Worship and Wednesday songs right there. And also we have a study playlist and yeah, just tons of other things. So you guys should check that out. Yeah, Love MG is going to be in just 9 days. So just everyone and anyone is welcome. So invite your friends, tell everyone about it. And yeah, we're really keen to see you there. So next week's Worship Wednesday is going to be the last one, and it's going to be extra special because the entire worship team will be there except for me. But yeah, we'll be leading you guys in a time of worship. So we'll have like drums, guitar, and the keyboard and backup singers too. So you guys should definitely check it out. And I really, really encourage you guys to tune in. Yeah, thank you guys and hope to see you next week. Bye.